Hello all, welcome to Soumya's Tech Talks. Today we are going to discuss about template of a basic C program and also main function, and we also discuss about how to write comments in a C program, and also we will discuss briefly about printf function. Okay, let's discuss about comments in C programming language. How we will write a comments, what is a comment, what is its importance. Okay, so if you see comments, there are two type of comments. One is multi-line comments and a single line comments. So multi-line comments starts with, so the slash and star start with this, and it will ends with star and slash. So this is the start of multi-line comment and this is the end. In between you can write any text. There is no rules. You can write any description about your program or anything which you want to tell. Whenever any other person apart from you reading this code, if you want to tell them anything, explain them anything, you can write here. Okay, so if you see the single line comment, it just double slash and there is small space and then write. This is single line comment. So whatever you write in this line after this, it is treated as comment. Okay, let's say in main function I will start writing your code from here. So this is my comment, and after everything I will add a comment end of code. So this is just a comment. So this just gives some brief description or information about your software program. This is not the part of your source code. Like comments written are not compiled and no impact on the executable. Like whatever comments you add, it compiler won't compile it. It will just ignore it while building the code. These comments, multi-line comments, single line comments ignored, and rest of the code will be compiled. So there is no impact. So you can write any number of comments. It won't give any additional features to your software executable. Okay. So then why we need a comments? So comments improves readability. Like if you write some comments about your program, what your program is doing and all the things, so that whenever any other person, so if you share your code with any other person, or when you are doing a real-time projects where there will be multiple developers working on the same code, so they can easily understand what is this code, what this code is doing and all the stuff. So that's why we need a comments. So now we will discuss about how a basic C program looks like. So there will be complex programs where we will write in future lectures. But right now we only discuss about the basic a single file C program which have only single file and we able to run to do our exercise. So we will discuss that. So a basic C program looks like this. In this first statement will be your you include this header file. You don't worry what is the header file, why we have to include and all the things. For now, you must be aware that so this header file stdio.h, so which is a standard C library code which is available in the system, and this includes a function called printf. So where you can print something on your con uh, terminal or command line. Okay, that's why we need to include this one. Okay, after that, if you see, this is the main function. There is a main function. You don't worry what is a function and all the things. In further lectures we will discuss about functions and all the things. Right now for our programs, you write this is the you write like this int main, and this base same syntax whatever it is displaying here. So in general, what is this? This is the entry for a C program. Like, so C program will start from here. So this is the main function. So whatever you write here, so your software will execute from here. So whatever inside this main, after this curly braces, you will write code instructions that will be executed as soon as you run your software program, which is after build. Okay, so After that, here if you see this return 0, this is the last statement of main. So you have to write all your instructions before this. So after this, you should not write anything. If you write, it won't execute. So we will discuss what is this return everything. So don't worry. When we discuss about functions in C programming, we will discuss. Right now, our agenda is to know that how to write a simple program that will execute. So to execute, you have to write a main function, and inside that you write all instructions and write return 0. For our practice or doing some sample programs, we follow this template. Today we also discuss about printf function. Okay, so what is a printf function? So printf function, it uses a terminal or a command line to display some output or text or some result of your C program or something on the your terminal command line. Okay, so to do this, we have to include, earlier we discussed, right? We have to include this stdio.h, which is a standard library, C standard library, which is part of your Linux system which you are using. It is already there. You just have to include this, and it contains the printf functions code, like implementation of logic of this printf function. So in printf, so first you will have a keyword. Okay, this printf, uh, as is shown in animation, this name should be same in lowercase. Okay, so you should write like that, and after that it will start with parenthesis. Like you have to, after printf, you should write everything inside these two parentheses. Okay. Okay, in printf function, it looks like this. You have a message, and then inside parentheses you have a message and then data. So first let's discuss what is, you have to, at the end of message you have to write /n. So what it will do, it will, once it print the current message, it will go to the new line in command line or terminal. It will go to the next line, so that all your output won't be accumulated on the same one after another. So it display, it looks good, right? So result, each result will be displayed in a separate line. Let's say you have a printf with /n, and next if you have another printf, so both will be printed in the separate lines. That's why we need to use the /n. So after this, if it has a message, your message will contain, so inside this your message, so your message contain two parts. One is text, and also it can have a optionally placeholders of data. Means what is a placeholder? Means inside your message you can inject your own data or variables in C language. Like you have a variable inside your message, somewhere in your message you can print your variable, fit your variable. Okay, so the placeholder is start with the percentage, and rest is a character that tells what type of data it is. Like if you see, if you use percentage %d, it means that you are injecting a integer in your message. So if it is percentage %f, you are injecting a float in your message, like the percentage %c. There are other, like percentage %p, x. We'll discuss later what is the use of this. So here I am giving some example, like for example, you have a printf statement with my integer is percentage %d and /n. Here percentage %d I give means it is integer 100 I am printing. It prints the, it what message it prints? It prints my integer is 100. So like this percentage %f is less than percentage %f means here this percentage %f or percentage %d will be replaced by either the raw values which you have given or value of a variable. So here if you see percentage %f is less than symbol, less than percentage %f /n. What happens? I give 72.500, like what it prints, 72.5 is less than this one. So instead of raw data, you can also give a variable. See, I have given a variable here. So it print your message and also value of variable. Like in your C program, a may have different values or something, so which you can print. Okay. So after the message, your data. Your data is nothing but list of values or raw values. It can be variables, integers, floating point variables, or just a raw variable, raw values. Okay, it should be separated. Multiple values should be separated by comma. One thing is your order of values, like list how you give, it should match with the whatever format you have mentioned in the like earlier we discussed, right? So whatever in message contains your format, like percentage d, percentage, it should match with that. The list number of items, number of values, and each value's position should match with this. Otherwise, your program will give a error, system errors will come. Okay. For example, if I print something like my values are my values percentage d, percentage d, percentage f, I am printing three variables. So what it indicates, first percentage d should match with variable a. So here it will print variable a, here it will print variable b, and here it will print variable c, which is a floating point number. If you miss order of the numbers, or if you give less than what you have mentioned here, then it will give you wrong result. Okay. Now we will discuss a sample program. Like this is my sample program. Okay. So I have given include the header file, and this is I have given comment like this to explain what my program actually doing. So here the main your start of your program, main function, and you have to write your code here. So here I have given a single line comments to tell what I am doing, and I created a integer variable and floating point variable, and using printf I have printed my values are, so this is my text. Okay, and then percentage d means I am printing integer, and then comma and percentage f. I give slash n. You can give multiple times so that many lines, blank lines will be added after your message. And then I, as percentage d I have given, first I have to give integer, and then percentage of float. So the values of these two will be printed. So we will run this. We'll put. So you can add in Visual Studio Code. You can add breakpoint like this, and then go and start debugging. Okay. So that the program will stop here. It won't complete, and then you have to press F10. So it stopped here. So program is halted. So you can go to next line. So here it went. So left side you can see what is happening, the local variable values. Okay, then it will execute printf. See, it printed here, and then it works. Done. Okay, today we will end here, and we will continue further. Today we discuss mostly about how to write sample C programs, which is the foundation for our further lectures, where we will be writing more C programs to practice the concepts we are learning. And we will end here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share this tutorial with your friends and colleagues. Happy learning. Bye to all.